Don't sleep on email marketing. All right. I'm going to repeat that. It's that important. Do not sleep on email marketing. Okay. Email is still king. And listen to me when I tell you this, okay? Like this is one of the things that I personally regret more than anything. Like if you were to ask me like what is the one thing that I regret not doing from the start, right? When I started getting involved with digital marketing, affiliate marketing many years ago. If you were to ask me like what if I could go back in time, what is the one thing that I could change? Like what is the biggest thing that I regret? And it is the simple fact that I did not focus on email marketing way early on, right? This is not one of those things that is complicated or complex that beginners should not be messing with. No, it is one of those things that you absolutely should be focusing on right from the start. See, the one thing that I see way too much, right? In like whether it's in like in the affiliate marketing industry or digital marketing, that's whether you're promoting other people's products or creating your own and and selling them, right? One of the things that I see the most that beginners skip altogether is the whole idea of collecting leads and promoting their products via email marketing or having some kind of newsletter sharing value information, whatever the case may be, right? I'm telling you, start that from day one. It's going to make your life so much easier. You're probably and when I say make your life so much easier, I'm talking about like getting your first sale that much easier, right? One of the biggest things or one of the biggest hurdles that is like the most exciting and most exhilarating thing for beginners getting started is getting that first sale, right? Getting your very first sale. And what most people do is like whatever means that they're using to drive traffic from the various different social media platforms, they get that traffic and they send it directly to their product sales page or right, whether it's their product or somebody else's product as an affiliate, right? They send it directly there. The customers purchase and that's it. End of story. That's it. The customer purchases and they're gone, right? And that is a major. I mean, that's if they purchase, right? That's if they purchase, right? The customers may come to the sales page, they may purchase, they may not purchase. Bottom line is, let's say they don't purchase, they see the page, they leave, they're gone. That's it, okay? And as a matter of fact, um, that is that is one of the things. I get it, right? Like this the thinking with a lot of beginners is that if there is some kind of wall in between in between the customer and that sale, right? They feel like they're missing out on the number of eyeballs that could be getting onto the sales page. Because when you do incorporate email marketing, a lot of times, right, if you have like a squeeze page, there is going to be a certain percentage of customers or people, right? There's going to be a certain percentage of the traffic that you're driving that goes to the landing page or the squeeze page where you're collecting emails, and they will not put their emails in and they will leave, right? And they will leave and they will not get to see your product that you're promoting. And I know this because that is a way of thinking that I had when I was getting started, right? Like my biggest thing was like, I'm itching to get that sale. I'm itching to get that sale, right? So I want as many eyeballs to see the product, right? Or to see whatever it is that I'm promoting as quickly as possible, okay? But that's like a mind that's like an approach or a way of thinking that you're really gonna have you really need to switch, right? And starting in June, right, June 1st, I would actually encourage you and invite you to join me beginning June to start going through the process of focusing primarily on email, right? Like collecting leads before you promote whatever it is that you're trying to promote, or some kind of newsletter, whatever the case may be, right? I would encourage you to join me as I'll help, we'll build together, right? Build together. And I don't know, like I just saw this right now. Maybe we can start like some kind of actually like challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself in the month of June to go ahead and get you'll get, figure out how you're going to get your like your squeeze page up, right? Landing page, you need a landing page builder, right? Some means to collect emails, right? I'm going to be doing it the way that I'm doing. I know that people watching might not want to do it that same way, because they might be cheaper. Like, so case in point, right? For example, I like your email marketing or email service provider, right? Like, I like to use Aweber, right? Another popular one is GetResponse, right? Now, one that I've seen that has started rising in popularity is a ConvertKit, which now is called Kit, okay? And I believe it's because their pricing, right? They have I believe they have their what they have going on is that they'll allow you to collect up to 1,000 emails for free or something like that before you have to pay. I'm not exactly sure what that exact number is, right? But there's that, and then also System or System.io, however you pronounce it. That's another one that's also been rising in popularity because of its, I believe they have a free package, like a free account that you can have, that allows you to have up to X number of subscribers before you have to start paying. So those are ones that you can go check out, go research, and figure out how to get them set up and all that. But I'm only saying that because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the one that I have used for the longest, that I like the most, and it's going to be Aweber, right? And I'm going to have everything set up where, like, beginning of June, like, basically I'll start with a new email list from zero, right? From zero, and then we're just going to work on building that email list, trying to collect as many emails as we can from the various different social media platforms, right? And then when you do that, you got to set up an email sequence, right? You got to set up an email sequence, and that's like pre-written emails. You just do it one time, and then like maybe say like a sequence of 5 emails, right, that you send over the span of a week, whatever the case may be, and that, or 7 emails, 10 emails, however many you want, like over the span of a month, 2 months, however long you want to do it. But starting out for I would say, just try to build at least your first 7 emails, right? 7 emails, and I'll go through all of that, right? This is where talk about switching things up and doing things to improve the YouTube channel, things that I think will help bring more value, bring more subscribers and stuff like that. I'm gonna start getting a little more technical, right, and showing like maybe doing more tutorials and stuff like that. There's this phrase, they say that the magic you're looking for is in the work that you're avoiding, right? Those of you who've been around on my channel before, you know that I have this style of YouTube videos that I've been doing. It's just me basically talking head video, not necessarily doing much in terms of showing my screen and what I'm doing and all that type of stuff, right? I've tried that for a while. I've gotten some kind of traction, not great, right? Not great. But I'm gonna start switching things up around, right? Starting beginning June. There'll be more tutorials, right? How-tos, stuff that I'm actually showing you to do, right, for free, for free, I suppose. A lot of this stuff you can find. It's a lot of this, the kind of stuff you might find in paid courses and stuff like that, right? But anyway, we're gonna get around to doing that type of stuff, right? So like I mentioned, I'm going to be using Aweber. That's something, once we get to start doing it, I'll share, I'll share showing you how to do all this stuff, right? Showing you how to do this stuff. Another popular one too is GetResponse, right? I don't know if that one's more user friendly or not, but I mean, I have it. I don't use it as much as I don't use it as much as I've used my Aweber account. But anyway, that's going to be the thing, right? So I guess the next thing too is you're going to have to start working on some kind of a freebie, right? Some kind of a lead magnet, as they call it. But anyway, that's for another video. We'll get into all the specifics and details of how, the mechanics and how to do all that stuff, like in upcoming videos, right? But main thing is, I just want you to be another people use Stan Store. That's another one, right? As a way, it's just Stan Store has two packages. I think it's like a $27 cheaper version, but that doesn't give you access to email marketing, right? So if you want to do email marketing with Stan, you have to pay for their pro version, which is like $97 a month or something like that, right? So there's that, right? But I think the good thing about that is no matter how many emails you have, you still get to pay just at $97 a month. I'm not exactly sure, but I haven't used it. I don't use it because I have Aweber. Okay. So, with that in mind, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them in the comments section below. I will be sure to respond. If you want to get access to a digital marketing course that I'm also that I had gotten myself, which is basically where I'm learning how to use all the different social media platforms to promote, because I've never been a social media person. To be, YouTube is the extent of it, right? So I'm learning, basically learning a lot from those, especially with Instagram. I'm mind blown by the different things. Like the more I learn about Instagram and the potential it has, it's like really, and then there's Threads as well. That's the other one that I'm also learning right now. So basically, you can get access to both. The first link in the description below this video will be access to the course that I'm using to learn how to grow and monetize Threads, a Threads account, right? And then the second one will be where I'm learning basically a good introductory course to digital marketing, showing you the various different, how to market on the various different social media platforms, how to create your own digital products, promote other people's if you want to do it as an affiliate, right? So that's going to be the second link in the description below this video. But yeah, if this is like, again, the message is clear. Email marketing, make sure you are incorporating that into your business, because if not, you're building your business on on sand, right? It's like building a castle on sand. The moment you don't have access to any of these social media platforms, if look at TikTok was gone for a little bit, or if you get some kind of community strike or whatever, or if you lose whatever social media account for whatever reason, that's gone. Whereas if you're collecting emails, at least you still have a way to reach people who follow you, who are still interested in what you're doing, right? You're not completely cut off, right? So anyway, that's just food for thought, something to think about. Anyway, I will catch you in my next video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. If you stayed all the way till the end, your attention span is great if you did. I'd like to give more credit to that than my ability to keep you engaged and staying on the video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.